Okay, so this video is intended for the facilitator or professor, and I am talking through Module 2.5, Theater of Asia. This is Rebecca Lane. I am talking to you because I built it. So just let me, I'm going to talk you through what the intent was, what my thought process was, and how it can be adjusted. Okay, so I'm still working on the module overview. This will be finished, but we're specifically tying it to major developments in theater history from Greek to present. And this is specifically looking at theater of Asia. There are a number of assignments. We're going to walk through those. For this, we have this video. This video is boring, but it's really thorough, and it's got some interesting stuff. This broad generalizations, these are notes that I took from the textbook. I need to add in here that students need to read the chapters, but I think I've got those in the modules. So here are the broad generalizations. So with each of the sections, I am telling them what pages to read in their textbook. You may want to double check that these pages are accurate. The textbook's a little bit wonky. These are the basic notes from the textbook, but these videos go into some pretty nice depth. So this is the drama of India. It's just these notes and these crash course videos. And then if we click right through, most of this module I'm using Quizlet. The questions seem to match the content mostly. If you find a game where you would like to create a quiz that does it better, you are welcome to do that. Let me show you what these look like. What I like about it is you have these flashcards, so you can click on the definition, but you can also, like, students can do multiple choice questions. They can also, you can write in the blank. They can spell it. There's a test they can take. In each of these assignments, I'm asking them for their best time on match. So you can start this game and you match them and they disappear. So if I match it and it's not right, it doesn't go away. But if just there I matched it and it was correct, and it just disappeared. So the goal is to clear the screen. And so you can see how that works. And so then when they're recording their time, look over here on the left of the screen. This is 26.5 seconds. And it tells them what their time was here and what place they are and all of that. You may have to sign up for a Quizlet account. It was free. I mean, they try to sell you on this teacher account, but this was free. So when they click on that link, this is where it takes them. In the discussion, I am asking them to report their time and their best score for gravity. So the gravity game, I'll show you the gravity game. So we're going to go back. I'm not rating the set. Gravity. So you can get started. And then you type in your answer for the question here. And all of this is just tied back to these flashcards. This is a set that somebody made. I really just found it. So you could even make a set that was probably better and more applicable than what we have. But that is what I have built so far. So once they do this, they're going to report this. I made it a discussion because sometimes it's fun to see other people's scores. It makes it feel more competitive. And then I've got this lesson on Chinese opera. Again, these are notes. These are the pages they need to read in the textbook. These are some videos. I used the crash course. I also used this. I think it's pretty cool. It's an interview. After that, there's a Quizlet, which is going to be remarkably the same. And I've got an essay describing the setting. So I don't know if I don't have a rubric for this. So this is something I will add a rubric at some point, and it is graded. So we'll just add a rubric. Moving forward, we go into Japanese no theater. Notes from the textbook. This is what they need to read. These are short descriptions of the videos. This video is pretty dry, but it gives really good information. It's longer than I'd like it to be, but not as long as a lot of them. This no script is pretty cool. It's a translation, and so you can see the translation here and the Japanese sound here, and you can see the character names. So I think it's an interesting thing for them to see. This is a more crash course. Okay, so this video, it's just gorgeous. It's really long. It's like 40 minutes, really long. So I don't recommend them seeing it. But one of the things, the reason I don't recommend them seeing the entire thing. But one of the reasons I included it is it's like the images of the masks are beautiful. They have really incredible images of performances.
Benevolent or at least indifferent to mankind.
Let's see, where are some performances? I don't know.
Young man.
So that's why I included that. This is Theater no Gaku. This is a company that I studied with for a week. And they just do a really interesting job of integrating American contemporary stories with the no theater form. So I just think it's fascinating, and I think it brings the no theater form into a place that is really relevant. One of the things I've tried to do is I've tried to embed links so that if they are curious, they can do a little more discovery on what is there. So that's what those are. Okay, so after they learn about no theater, they've got a little Quizlet on no. Again, it's the same game with their scores. Finally, this is Kabuki. Got some notes from the script. We have a video. We have a crash course video. Here's another video on Bunraku. Here's an example of Bunraku theater, so you can kind of see what it looks like played out. It's pretty gorgeous. And then there's a Quizlet that's Bunraku, and then there's a Quizlet that's talking about Kabuki. And then there is this lovely module on Buto. And after that, we have this assignment, which is the end of module assessment. Right now, the way the schedule works is the only thing they're doing in this week is studying the Theater of Asia. So I think it gives us a little bit more freedom to include some stuff. So for this assignment, I'm asking them to select 2 forms of theater in this lesson. So it could be Bunraku theater and Chinese opera, and they're writing 3 to 4 paragraphs in which they compare and contrast the forms. They can probably go back to those broad generalizations and use that as a structure, and if you want to add something to that, you certainly can. I'm also asking them to supplement with a video and describe how the video emphasizes the qualities that they're talking about. In their response, they're responding to 2 classmates, and I'm specifically asking them to assess the videos that their classmates have provided. This says discussion rubric 1 reply. I actually need to edit that so it says 2 replies. And so a total of 5 points based on their initial posting, because it's pretty extensive, 3 to 4 paragraphs plus a video. But then we're grading them on grammar, we're grading them on their reply to each other, whether it was on time and whether the replies were on time. So that is what we have in the Theater of Asia module. If they click here, they will see the rubric. And I believe this is what we will be able to use to grade. It's worth a total of 10 points, with the majority of points being on their initial posting. My idea with the grading their grammar is not really about grading their grammar in a incredibly in-depth way. It's more, does it seem like college level? Is it bullet points and seems like they could have used a spell check? Like, so just that is my thought process behind it. Use this as you wish. Great, that's what I've got. Enjoy. Talk to you later. Bye.